Hey gang, I'm back at the mob drop for reasons. I need... Where is my... There it is. I need a stack of string. Oh man, that's a lot. Actually, I'm going to take 2 stacks. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. I need 3 stacks. Pardon me. That's 1. Fire truck it. We're going to do 2 stacks. You'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. Okay. Okay. So here we are. I've got some work to do. I'm not really sure if that's going to be enough. But, nope. I need more. I'm going to use all of this wood. And then I'm going to use all of this wood. And then I'm going to use these 3 pieces of wood to make... Oh man, that's not even enough still. Oh, I can't do that. Son of a biscuit. Alright, I need to hurry. To say the least. Alright, let me put this down there, and that down there, and that down there. Wow, I did not think that through. Anyways, gang, what I'm in the middle of doing is creating hoppers. So, oh man, I do not, oh my gosh, that was not well thought out. Anyways, guys, what I'm going to end up doing here is creating a bunch of hoppers, and put that there, and that there, and no, I need that, and that goes. Okay, whatever. But, oh my goodness, this is driving me crazy, because, and then these guys don't stack, do they? Alright, we'll put that there, and that there for now. Take as many of those as I can, one at a time. Oh boy. Alright, so let this be a lesson to you. You can't make dispensers in bulk, because bows don't stack. Mahjong! Is it Mahjong or Rohang? Mahjong is something else entirely. Sumo! Alright, so I've decided to stop with the bulk production. I've got 23 dispensers. That's going to be enough for what I need it for. What do I need it for, you ask? Well, I don't think that the number of potatoes and carrots I have are enough to give to my 2 villagers once they're in there, so I'm going to do a little offshoot project. But before I do that, I'm going to double check how our time is going on this one, and go from there. So hang on just a few moments, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here I am back near where the villager breeder / pearl diving attraction is going to be, where my cow farm was / is, but I don't think is functioning very well, so I'm going to be redoing that. And I think this is the off project of which I spoke. Thinking I'm going to take... Ooh, is that... I might cut back one more here. Let's see. Kind of like this. Oh, shite. Shite. Oh man, that was not good. Okay. Alright, so maybe I won't do that. Maybe instead I'll just use these. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide and 4 high. We'll take them back this way some. Shoot. Why am I finding all this stuff? And that was my infinite water supply. Did I lose any torches? That looked good. Okay. I'm going to remove all of this water and light the place up a bit and dig back into here. And I think this should be enough, because that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. That's almost 20 deep. That's plenty of space to get what I need to do. In fact, I might be able to just do it in this little 4x4. It doesn't have to be pretty. Let me clear it out and come back and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, and here we are. A little bit later on, I've cleared out a little bit of space here. I went ahead and kept this wall here and decided to just keep this here for, old time's sake, so I'll remember it's there. And then I'll do something in here that'll kind of jazz it up. But for the meantime, I need to build what I need to build, and in order to do that, I need to go get some supplies. So I'm going to go clean up here real fast, and to get what I need to make what I need to make. So down in here, what's going to happen? I think that should be pretty evident. I am going to need... Well, let's start it down over here, because for sure I'm going to want that up there, that down here. Yeah, let's set a nice outline first. And then let's set... Do I want this here or here? Let's put it there, and... because that's going to be that. That means that got to be there. And... a dispenser as well. Boink. That doesn't necessarily, but this does, so... No, this doesn't. This is fine the way it is. Let's flip that out. Boom. Alright, I automatically already know. I remember what I forgot to build. Okay, so let's build one of these. Actually, let's build two of those. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, that's not it either. Oh my gosh. I forgot how to make a frickin' pressure plate. Have I really? Wooden pressure plate. Okay, never mind. Wow, oh wow. For a second there, I had lost my mind. Alright, let's put that up, bring that down. So here's what this is going to do. Excellent. We'll keep pushing it until it can't push any further. And we'll know then that it is ready. Ooh, it's still growing. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It shouldn't go any further. Oh man. Okay. Four more back, I suppose. Alright, so I've dug out a little bit more space in that direction. Pretty soon I'm going to be coming to the end of my little water area there. Oh, that was perfect. That was exactly where it needed to be anyways. Now we come down over here, and so I plunked it down over there. Let me take that out for now and put that there, and then put that on there. Yep, that looks pretty good. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Alright, so that one works. And down over here. That one works. Excellent. Very good. Alright, next step. Alright, so I've decided that the next step is going to be me actually cleaning up this wall. I'm going to get the decoratives in there right away so that it stands out better. Let me see here. Do I need a lot of them? No, not really. I probably didn't need that, for example. I probably don't need that either, but I'm going to get them. So let me go ahead and write down this line, and then all I'm going to do is replace it with smooth sandstone. And yeah, seems like a bit of a waste, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do so that it at least has this look about it. So I'm going to finish that up, and then I'll come right back. Alright, I finished that up, and now I've got the back wall and this side. And as you can see, I went ahead and did the floor underneath it so that when the piston's extended, and the area underneath the dirt is also. I know I really didn't have to do from that point over to the second to last over there, but yeah, I did. So there. Now I know. It could just be cobblestone under there, for for all anybody else would know, but now I know what's there. Okay, so what are we doing now? Now we're going to get these ready to go, but before I do, I need to identify one particular spot, and that's that one. Now what that's going to be is, go ahead and grab it out. That's going to be the water source. And now it is flowing in both directions, all the way to the end over here, and all the way to the end over there. So now all of these pieces of dirt are going to be tillable. Alright, so now that that's done, I can place that back like that. Let me get some redstone down here. And let me see if I, yep, just like this. What this redstone's going to be a part of is a long chain. I say chain, like, oh, and where was I going to put it off here? If I ran it through here, that's going to do that also. So that needs to come up. It needs to go back. So that means this gets altered. Let me see here, here. That should be good. Yeah, that doesn't need to be like that. But that should be like that. Just keeping it all decorated, folks. That's all here. Just gonna make sure it looks good. Okay, so there's that, and I need a burnout clock. So to make one of those, I need. Let me see here. Let's do it right here. Put that up, bring that down. Redstone torch there. Excuse me. There. This is for... Let's go ahead and put this light up. Okay. And one there. Whoops. And one there. Oh, and that's not really a good spot for it either. Or is it? This should. If I do it right... No, let's just get this going first off. Yeah, there's the burnout. See, yeah, I didn't think that would work. Okay. I don't know if this will work either. I think this line will interfere with that. No, it did work. Okay, so there's my burnout clock. And I didn't bring a lever. Let me go get one real fast. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Pretty loud, too. Oh my goodness. You'll remember once upon a time this clock also did the same thing. Give me a lever. Oh, I don't have a lever. I need a lever, which means cobblestone and wood. And oh, man. Give me that. I didn't have to come all the way up here for that. I thought I had one. Sorry, guys. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Alright, and with this switch... Alright, and in fact, I think I'm going to put it here instead. Right? Okay, so now it's off. Now all I gotta do is kind of make everything else decorative. And that kind of stinks that I had to bring it back like that, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I could balance it out by pulling it back one there on the other end. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, come on down, you. And, was that where it was? Oh my gosh. Alright, so that one immediately behind that one is gone. And then those two. Alright, let's see how this looks. Alright, was that there? Yeah, because that can look like that, and none the wiser. And that could look like that, and none's the wiser. Alright. Alright. So there you go. that's basically the unit. I will bring this edge out. Can I bring this edge out without destroying a line? I believe I can. Yeah? Does that still work? Still works. So let me go do over the... Let me come over here and do that same thing. Alright, does this look good? This looks pretty good. Right there. That'll get rid of it in time. Okay. So there it is. And I think cosmetically that's okay for now. I'll do these other things in a bit, but you want to see a demonstration of what's going on. So let me go get some bone meal, and let's have some fun. Alright, gang, welcome back. I am putting the finishing touches, as it were, on getting this prepared. I've loaded bone meal into every one of these dispensers. And behind each one of these pieces of dirt and underneath these dispensers is water, so now I can till the soil. So now the soil is ready to go. Just turn this switch. Boop. It starts dispensing, and now let's get some food for our villagers, right? So we'll just kind of cruise right along here, nice and slow. Whoops, that one already punched out. Look, just like that. Boom. Then you come back the other way. Alright, and now I can just kind of go left and right. And it'll just keep doing it. Boom, 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 boom. Right on. So that's all that's going on there. Just going to do this a little bit for this. Now I can do some potatoes, yeah. You can see it doesn't have to be exact, but it's a pretty simple little technique to get some food in a hurry. In fact, this is a pretty good... Bone mealing is a good way to survive, like the first night in Minecraft. If you happen to stay up all night mining down that first night, if you're taking it seriously and you're trying to get all your stuff done as efficiently and quickly as possible, well, at dawn the next day, you want to go outside and see if you can find some spiders for some string, and you want to see if you can get some skeletons for some bone meal, because you can bone meal some wheat like right away and get yourself some food if you're out in the middle of nowhere. If you're near a village or something, you're set, man. Sometimes if you spawn near a village, you don't even have to worry about it. You've already won the game, as it were. Alright, so I've gone back and forth a couple times now, and wow, look at all of this up here. Gather it all up. I should have turned that off first. Let me go over here, turn this bad boy off. Okay, so it's nice and quiet. So you saw I had about a stack of... I had a stack of potatoes plus some, and I had almost a stack of carrots. Now let's take a look. I've got 2 stacks of carrots, and I've got almost, there's the other almost half. Poisonous potato. What am I going to do with one of those? Alright, so you can see that you can net a lot of things. And if you look in here, 28 bone meal, so it does take a bit of bone meal, but as you know, we have a mob drop over there, so we've got plenty of that. Alright, so my next bit here is to clean this bad boy up. I think I'm going to remove these and put slabs in, and I think I'm going to change as many of these as... No, I can't change them to half slabs because they won't be smooth. But these could be half slabs, so... I don't know. I'm going to decorate this room and get it ready to go so it looks really nice. You know, so nice and plain here. Villager breeder doesn't look very good. As you can see, that almost screwed me up. But in here, this is going to be nice and pretty. I'm going to pretty it up. You'll see. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, gang, welcome back, and here I am. I've finished up my little building that was meant to create stuff, and I got to christen it something now, so let me call it the... Yeah, let's call it the Farm-O-Matic. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. The Farm-O-Matic. O-Matic. Whoops, attic. Oh, no, the O wasn't uppercase. The Farm... O. Yeah, just like that. Matic. The Farm-O-Matic 4000. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it slices, it dices, it purees, it curees. The slicer... what did I call it? The Farm-O-Matic 4000. Yeah, the Farm-O-Matic 4000. I like that. So, as you can see, I've added a couple decoratives. Before it was just this, the functioning. You've seen all the functioning. And now I have a couple chests here that I'm going to be able to put potatoes and carrots into. And I decided to add some lighting in here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Anyways, I like it. It's now functional. Oh, and back here, I changed the switch up a little bit. Oh, maybe it was there before, but now Now it looks like this, and back here, oh, of course, maintenance personnel only because there's no decorations, but here's the burnout torch and the burnout clock timer. Burnout timer, I think, is what it's called. A redstone burnout is what I just call it a burnout, and I'm like, that's what it is. Because it makes this sound. It keeps everything going, and I filled up all of these, and they're ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is just spend a lot of time creating some potatoes and carrots, and then I'm going to go feed them to my villagers and the villager breeder, which you saw last episode. But I don't know how far I'm going to get finishing last episode, which I'm recording after this. So I don't know how far along I'll be. So next you will probably see either some more tubing and piping for the the pearl diving attraction, or more tubing and piping and digging out for the area where I'm going to create the villager exchange, the trading exchange. All right, but that's that, and this is this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more like it, by all means, subscribe to this channel. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I appreciate it. And tell all your friends how much it sucked, and send them this way to see how badly it performed. All right, so thank you very much, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.